What's going on, guys? Coach Kiki here in the Bikini Dungeon. So, it is currently April 18th. Tuesday, April 18th. So, just came back from Salt Lake City from the Wasatch Warrior, and I'm in peak week again. So, first show of the season, we did the Clash. Brought my best look ever. I felt so good on show day for the Clash. It was my first show with Coach Paul and Team Pro Physique, and honestly, I just felt so relaxed and happy to be there. And, I just felt healthy and good, and all around it was a great first show with them. And we learned a lot. So we were in front of Sandy at that show. And then a couple weeks after that was the Wasatch Warrior, which was this past weekend. So April 15th, I think was the actual date. Got in front of a different judging panel and, didn't go how we wanted placings to go. But again, I felt my absolute best. I thought my conditioning was good. I was actually ended up, most of my feedback is I'm coming in too conditioned. So they want a fuller Kiki. They don't want freaky Kiki, as head judge Steve said in Wasatch. He was like, Kiki, I love your physique. I love your muscularity and your structure. We just don't want freaky Kiki on stage. We need you to come in fuller. So definitely got punished, I would say, for coming in too conditioned. Which, my weight just kept dropping and dropping. We have a poundage of weight of what we're trying to get to and what we think I need to be on stage. And we were just continuing to drop, even adding in more food and lowering cardio, lowering everything, or not lowering everything but food. In between pre-judging and finals, Coach Paul and I kind of just talked about jumping into the Charlotte Cup, which is this upcoming weekend. Wasn't originally planning on doing that show, but, it would be a chance to get in front of a different judging panel again, specifically in front of Tyler Mannion, who's the vice president of the IFBB Pro League, just to see what he thinks. So we are, this week we're not even doing like a peak week. So my food is really high. Saturday Paul wanted me to eat after the show, which I did. I had fried chicken strips and French fries and a cronut because Wasatch had a donut wall, which was super exciting. So I got a cronut with chocolate frosting. It was so good. Actually, we were by the donut wall when Steve and Paul were talking about my feedback. And I was like, so I can go eat that whole wall, right? That's what you want me to do? So we are eating this week. I actually have a Pop-Tart here. I was eating a lot of food going into the Wasatch show. But, once your body is lean and tight, it just kind of, your metabolism starts picking up even when we are depleting on 200 grams of carbs. So that's the goal this week, is to eat and fill out. So it's definitely weird mentally. My mindset was fucked after Clash, just because I felt so good. The best I've ever felt, ever on a show day, peak week, anything. I mean, this entire prep with Paul has been absolutely incredible. There's some days that sucked, when I was getting leaner, but honestly, he took care of my mental health, my food. Paul's just like a dad, and, I respect him so much, so I know that I am doing everything exactly as what he tells me to do, and I know he has my back, and it's just I'm excited to continue to foster and grow this coaching relationship with him. So yeah, we are eating this week, but yeah, it's definitely like a mental mind game, because most of the time in prep, it's like when we're getting leaner, we're seeing good changes in the physique, we're looking leaner, tighter, we feel those low energy days, and we know that there's like a drop coming, and we're looking for that. Now it's like I'm eating all this food, I'm like, oh god, I'm gonna wake up looking like a cow. And yeah, so it's weird, kind of just trying to fit, I don't want to say fit the standard, but like that's what my goal is to do well on the pro stage and fit the criteria. So I'm just doing what I can. So lowering cardio, eating food, specifically food that's like easy to digest and can just kind of go in me. So there's the Pop-Tart. Now I don't condone this for everybody, or like suggest people eating Pop-Tarts in prep all the time. There's a time and place for it, but right now, like I'm eating, 5 meals a day at like 50 plus 60 carb each, so sometimes the Pop-Tart just has to do it, because Sunday, coming on our travel day back from Utah, I was just like shoving rice cakes in my throat. So it's weird, but I'm excited to go to Charlotte, do this show, see what happens there, and then as always, just get feedback on what we need to do and then go from there. I know Paul will come up with a game plan, and I'm all here for it. I don't want to make any decisions. I want him to kind of be the driving force in that, because, I make so many decisions every day for all of my athletes, and the last thing I want to do is think about what I have to do. So he says, eat cereal, candy, and Pop-Tarts to fill these extra carbs that I have to get in today that are higher than what they were the past 2 days. So I'm doing it, and we're going there. So that's a little update from me. If you guys have any questions in particular, of what you kind of want to know about my prep, my peaks, please comment down below, and that just gives me an idea for content and what you guys are interested in hearing about, because I love sharing my story. Sometimes doing these shows back to back, they get in my head, and I just am on to the next one, and literally got back from Salt Lake City, went to bed at midnight, got up Monday morning yesterday, and went right to my athlete check-ins, and then also had to meal prep, wash all my clothes, repack my suitcase, and get ready for this upcoming weekend. So I will do content as much as I can, and it helps when I have a to-do list of what you guys actually want to do or know and hear about. And so yeah, comment down below, let me know. You can also find me on Instagram at @Kiki'sLaugh_IFBB Pro. So that's Coach Kiki the Athlete Update.